everyone. Don't just laugh. Why are you laughing? Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? I'm sleepy. Doing fine. Good, good. I saw someone in the chat say this is your favorite game. I'm so excited to check this game out. I'm so happy it's your favorite game. It seems like it's really up my alley of games I would like, so I'm really excited to be checking this out today. Feeling good? I'm glad. Is it a horror game? No, I don't think so. Good day because we see you? Stop. How's your day been? It's been good. It's been good. I slept a lot. I'm still tired though, but I'm excited to be checking out the game, so now I'm awake. I love detective games. You know me. Welcome back for another one. Thank you. Alright. So today we are going to be playing Staffer Case for a bit. I'm really excited. But before we get into the gameplay, I'm going to provide you with a little bit of context behind the game so we can all be immersed together. So I have some slides here that I'm gonna read to you guys, okay? I'm your teacher. You guys are like my little kids sitting in a circle, and I'm going to present the game to you. Lore! Yes! Lore! Okay, Grandma. Alright. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Hold it. Hold it! Alright. So, Staffer Case, the game we're playing today, is a mystery game set in the world where supernatural abilities exist. I love a good mystery with like an added supernatural element, you know me. Find clues at the crime scene, identify contradictions based on documents created with supernatural powers, and uncover the tricks behind each case. Oh, hell yeah. We know. Yeah. I do love a good twist. Set in an alternate 1960s London, where 10% of the population possesses supernatural abilities, these individuals, known as Staffer, are frequently involved in mysterious incidences. Oh, so it's only like a small percentage of people that have supernatural abilities. It's not like a big thing in their world. It's in London. You know me. I love a game with British. 10 is a lot still. That's true. 10 is still quite a bit. Players will take on the role of not Rick, Ricky investigator dedicated to solving bizarre cases influenced by supernatural phenomena. I'm assuming that is one of the characters behind here. Maybe the left one. He's giving me not Rick energy. I don't know who this girl is on the right yet, but I hope to know her soon. She looks very beautiful. I hope it's okay to say that. I just love, she's so beautiful. Each case revolves around a staffer's unique powers. Traditional investigation methods alone are not enough to solve them. Players must use documents detailing the suspect's abilities and clues to guide them to the conclusions. Oh, I see. That's interesting. The suspect's abilities and clues to guide them to conclusions. Oh. So each case revolves around a staff. I guess that makes sense. But everybody has... Okay, well, I'm excited to see what kind of unique abilities everybody has in this world. I don't even know. I'm trying to, like, guess, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. But he's a detective, so I feel like your what is it ability would make you want to choose your career path. So maybe it has something to help him with like decoding stuff. I don't know. I'm really just guessing. I guess we'll see. You're right. The story changes depending on the choices the player makes. Failing to reach the correct conclusion may mean missing the true culprit. Oh! Wait, seriously? Oh no! You can get it wrong? Oh no! Somebody's life is in my hands. Actual consequences. Yeah, you can mess up. Oh no. That's so bad for me. I'm gonna have to use my brain. Oh god. But that's interesting. Well, it's fun though, I guess. It's fun that you can make mistakes and you have to really use your brain. I like that it's not linear. That's a good added part. You have to think. Which I'm bad at. Well, you're fine. Progress through the story by switching between deduction mode and conversation mode. And enjoy the multiple endings. Multiple endings? It says enjoy those. So even me, you know, probably even maybe the bad endings are good too, you know? Is this on PC? Yeah, it's on Steam. It's on Steam. It's on Steam. I think you can play for free up to chapter 2 right now, or maybe always. I'm not sure, but you can play up to chapter 2 for free right now. So if you want to play along with me, you can download the game and you can play it along with me because chapter 1 is free. And the game is also on sale right now. So if you guys want to pick it up and play along with me, it's also 30% off right now. So yeah, you can pick up the game 30% off. If we get more right than you, yeah, don't do this to me. I'm a streamer. I'm a professional game player. I'm a professional gamer. You can't get more right than me. It's not possible. I'm definitely not going to mess up. It'll be fine. Alright, so game start, new game. Let's get into this and let's see what this game is all about. You're my top gaming creator? Exactly! See everybody. Me. Top gaming creator. Oh, this. Oh my god. Wait, this hair is so cute. Uh-oh. Case 1. Backstage. Notwick, an assistant for a small-town detective agency, receives a letter from the Phenomena Bureau and heads off to London. Guys, he's got blonde hair. It's over for me. Oh, snap. Would you like to skip the prologue? No. Don't skip. Auto-saving now. Oh, thank you. He looks like your type. Stop. This game is a mystery game where you uncover the tricks behind a number of murder cases. Take notes for yourself and find the truth behind each case. I need paper and pencil. Oh, God. October 30th? That was like 2 weeks ago. Is this your first time? Excuse me? I was just saying. This is your first time in London, no? It is. Why do you ask? Ha! I knew it. And how is it? How does it feel like to take in that London scenery for the first time? Well, it's just as astounding as they said it would be. The buildings, the smoky haze, though I haven't seen Big Ben. Ha ha ha, yes, indeed, she is important, Big Ben is. Though I'm afraid, young lad, you won't be able to get a good look at her from around these parts. By the by, the bag sure looks heavy, planning to be here a while. I'm here because I received a job offer. I imagine I'll be living here until I get fired. What? The way that he phrased this? Oh, rather young to be working. You must be something else, eh? Oh, sorry, I made it Canadian. When I was your age, well, that was the height of the big war. I mean, back then. I figured taxi drivers in London would be the quiet sort. Did I grab the wrong one? What's the name of your new employer of yours? For another shilling, I'll take you right up to the front door of the building. That's quite all right. In front of the park will be fine. I mean, you're already paying for an expensive cab ride. What's another shilling? Most like yourself visit London for the very first time and find the way themselves and... What? Visiting London for the first time, try to find the way themselves. And before they know it, they find themselves lost in more ways than one, you know? He's pretty much forcing my hand here. If I keep turning him down, he'll probably just keep pestering me. Is this a pen? I thought it was a hair clip. Well then, I'll place my fate into your knowing hands. The name of the place was... What was the name of that agency? I believe it was written on the letter I received from that man calling himself the Detective Chief Inspector. What? Oh. Someone has posed a question. Find the clue related to the question within the documents, then press Combine Clues. Or no. Select the document you'd like to check from the list below to zoom in on that particular document. Select the clues you wish to use on the enlarged documents. Click the Combine Clues button. Start. This. Whoa! Case. How have you been? I'm the Englishman who visited your agency last Easter. Because it's you, I'm sure you'll remember my face. I didn't get to properly introduce myself back then, but my official title is Detective Chief Inspector of a certain government agency. The reason I showed my face at the old agency of yours is that I wanted to recruit you into our Mana Affairs division. I currently live in London, a city where cases that ordinary investigators can't solve happen every single day. Such a place is the perfect environment for a talented lad like yourself to flourish. Oh. Oh! You can rate it bigger here. Nah, Rick, let me be frank with you. I need a person of your talents on the other side of that coin. You need an environment where you can demonstrate your talents. I even got your boss's permission for this. She opposed the idea at first, but in the end she understood what was good for you. I hope you understand that this is not a chance everyone gets. I look forward to receiving a favorable response to my offer. Damn. Wait, I'm combining things? Combine clues. Choose a clue. What? Oh! 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 Confident. Wait. Oh! The company name. Okay, 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 okay. Wait, where's the company name? Is it this? See? Mystery solved, guys. The Phenomena Bureau. I've heard people around here call it the Bureau for short. You know where the Bureau is located, right? If you could take me there, I'd appreciate it. Understood, sir. Huh? What's wrong, sir? Something troubling you? No, it's just... You got really polite all of a sudden. Do you just forget to mind your... Do you forget to mind your P's and Q's at times? London taxi drivers always cart around their fares as if they were the queen herself. I think I get it. Funny, really. Right when he heard me say the Bureau, his attitude shifted. The Bureau. According to the rumors I've heard, the institution's reputation is far from a good one. Oh. To come all the way to London after receiving a suspicious letter from such a suspicious institution. I must be out of my mind. Yet, to be able to carry out an investigation in a city like this, well, that's been a lifelong goal of mine. We're here, sir. The grey building on the left over there is the London branch of the Bureau. Rate my British accent. Thank you. You said that would be 1 shilling? Where did I put the money I exchanged? Where did I put the money I exchanged? That was British. You might want to check the front pocket of your bag. The front pocket? It's all right there. How'd you know? Such things shouldn't come as much of a surprise. You intend to stay in London for as long, that is. Huh? What's that supposed to... Have a great day, sir. I do believe you'll find this city isn't half bad a match for you. But how do you know? Oh, maybe he had powers. Logical. $3.10. So this is the bureau. This will be my place of work starting from today. Oh, compared to the investigator's office back at home, this place is just floor after floor straight up. If I tried to catch a glimpse of the top, I bet my head would be touching my back. Girl, am I really going to be working at a place like this? It took me days to get here, but suddenly going inside is the last thing I want to do. That woman, is she looking at me? We definitely locked eyes, but she isn't saying anything. Or am I just imagining things? Nope, she's definitely still looking. Should I be the first to speak? No, because if she isn't... You may speak first. Would you happen to have business with me? Indeed, I do. Then she should be the one to break the ice. Shall I break the ice? I'm waiting for someone, and I do believe that someone to be you. A new recruit from the Akimbo Investigations Agency, known for sticking a fountain pen in his curls. Oh, it is a pen. Height roughly 165 centimeters, go by the name Note. Well, something close to that, right? My name is not Rick Case. You're a member of the Mana Affairs Division, aren't you? That I am. Oh my god. Pandora? Nice to meet you, ma'am. The name is Pandora Redfins. It's a pleasure to meet you. No, the pleasure's all mine. I'll pass on the handshake, if you don't mind. Huh? Now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember something about the British not shaking hands all that often. Really? Don't take it the wrong way. It's just that I'm extremely reluctant to come into physical contact with you in any way. Wow, you're right. I almost did take that the wrong way. Oof. I guess you could say I suffer from misophobia. It's a bit of a bother, but you'll have to put up with it. Oh, so she doesn't like germs. Just have to put up with it. I mean, is it really okay to have a detective who's scared of germs? Well, enough with the introductions. Shall we head inside? You'll have to follow close behind. The bureau is a bit of a maze, and I don't want to have to report a child gone missing. There's something odd about this woman. As if, after all these years, I could still get lost. I mean, you don't know. He's lost. Oh no. I was joking. About that child gone missing, I'm lost. Who would make a building like this? No matter where I go, it's just the same hallway and the same doors. Plus, there's not a floor plan to be seen. I lost Miss Redfins right at the entrance, but with this many rooms, how is there exactly 0 other people wandering the halls? Oh, wait a tick. No way. Is that a map of the building? Of course, you can't have a building this big without a single sign pointing the way. Huh? What? What? What am I seeing here exactly? You just walked in a straight line only? Is this you? What? I'm in England, right? Why isn't this in proper English? Am I the odd man out here? Has my hillbilly upbringing left me unfamiliar with the trends of the big city? He's from the countryside. Whatever. Now at least I can get back to the entrance. Miss Redfins will probably be waiting for me there. Did he go the wrong way? This map. It's here because someone's able to read it, right? Then maybe the writing on here must be a unique code that only the employees here can make sense of. Then there must be some way for me to figure out where the office of the Mana Affairs Division is. After all, I'm an employee here too now. Let me have a look through my things. New information added to your files. Bureau floor plan. Certainly there must be something enclosed in the parcel I received that could be of some use. I need to select the information pointing to the location of the Mana Affairs Division, and then choose the place the information is leading me to on the map. If I can connect those 2 pieces of information, I'll be able to find my answer. I see you. Hey. What do you mean by that? When there's no question to answer, try to find 2 clues within your documents, then click the Combine Clues button. Then your document allows you to examine 2 documents at once. Pinned documents cannot be unselected without first unpinning them. Documents with clues selected are automatically pinned. Oh. Pin on, pin off. Yo. Oh, there's a hint button. Can't see it under my big head, but there's one on the right side here. Thank God. NA01. It says on my ID. No way I'm this smart, right? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Oh my god, Prinny, thank you. What the heck? Thank you, Prinny. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, but also... Big brain. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I don't have a pen in my hair, but my brain is massive. The code on my employee ID badge is formatted in a strikingly similar way to the codes on this map. Also, the name of my department is written right above the code. Mana Affairs Division. Would that make these letters and numbers the unique code assigned to our division? Same code is written on this room of the map. Maybe that's the Mana Affairs Division. Certainly seems to be where it's pointing me. Seriously? Was it the door right in front of me this whole time? I feel like I'm the supporting actor on a new TV show. Well, I guess I should head inside. Excuse me. He's so silly. Look. I'm... Hands in the air. Oh god. Logical. It's not what I expected to happen. He walks in. Just point a gun at him. So just like that, I found myself here. Makes sense for a rookie. Your accent is rather unique. You're not from around here, are you? Nope. I'm from New Mexico. I work for a private investigator down there. He's American! New Mexico. Perhaps you prefer a cup of my finest black tea on ice. Sorry, but could I get a coffee instead of tea? But of course! It's been a while since we brewed it though, so it's probably gone stale. Let me brew you a new pot. That's alright. Even stale is fine with me. I didn't catch your name. Caucasus Brian? At your service. During our cases, I'm the man in charge of investigating the scene of whatever incident has taken place. Caucasus Brian. Oh, thank you. Detective Brian, how should I put this? I'm sorry to be such a bother, but... Could you ask your colleague to put away her revolver? She's so cute. This revolver? You don't need to let it worry you. I'm just following protocol. So, you're not gonna shoot me? The name is Thina Hervinus. My main charge is... Right? Yeah. She's cute. Why the pause? You know. My main charge is interrogations. Just call me Thina. Nice to meet you, Detective Thina. But again, you're not gonna shoot me, right? Would you like the honest answer? No. Sorry to doubt you, but until the detective sergeant gets back and is able to confirm your identity, we'll be staying just like this. The Bureau is strict when it comes to security. More importantly, I hope the coffee is to your liking. In the spectrum of life and death, the taste falls somewhere in the middle. Quite an abstract way of describing it. I actually find the description to be quite on the money. So, when is the sergeant of yours supposed to get here? Didn't you meet her outside a short time ago? I'm back. Miss Redfins? No way. Then by sergeant, they mean... Indeed, that's me. I mean, isn't that something she should have led with? How'd you find your way here? I went out looking for you, but I had no idea you'd find your way here before I could catch up. I found the place by comparing my code on my ID badge to the codes on the building's floor plan. Your ID badge? Oh, you noticed the department codes. But, why are you sipping on that cup of coffee at gunpoint? I was just about to bring that up. Looks like you've been cleared of suspicion. Excuse us for that. Yeah, sorry. We just about held your welcoming ceremony and your farewell ceremony at the same time. Well, there's a joke I can't laugh at. Sarge, this is all sort of sudden. I haven't heard word of a new recruit joining us. I only heard word 20 minutes ago myself, from the detective chief inspector no less. Of course! I wouldn't expect any different. Still, we should be thankful for the extra hands on deck. It's just been the three of us for 2 years now. Dang! You've all had a chance to introduce yourselves, right? Our friend Note here is going to be joining our investigation team starting from today. It's not Rick. Not Rick Case. Right. I'll keep that in mind. Note. Call me what you will. Now that I'm thinking about it, we haven't heard about the most important thing yet. The most important thing? I'm talking about your skill. What is it? What can you do? My skills? Well, I haven't really learned any special skills. And honestly, this is my first time leaving my hometown. I do have a license to operate heavy machinery. Maybe that'll be of some help? You must be joking. I guess they wouldn't need that, huh? Heavy machinery. Oh. I'm just asking this to be certain, but Mr. Case, are you not a staffer? No, I'm not. What? Is that gonna be a problem? I see. Well, it's less of a problem. And more like, you're fine. Did I mess up somewhere? Is it my fault? Is this one of the endings? Excuse me? I just got here. Mana, the substance that twisted the laws governing this world. The strange anomalies that followed in its wake were called miracles in one era and magic in another. In the current era, such events are collectively referred to as phenomena. Ah, smart. Among these phenomena, the one showing a marked increase in recent days is the mana-wielding humans known as staffers. The staffers are able to wield mana how they please from birth, born with superpowers, if you will. And in London, where you're currently headed, roughly 10% of the population are staffers, making it the city with the highest population of staffers. Oh. However, though it hosts such an... What is this? How do you... Eclectic? Mix of people? There's a force that allows London society to continue to function. Agency that manages to control all phenomena, including those involving staffers. Oh, thank God I got it right. I can read. Let's go. That agency is none other than the Phenomena Bureau, commonly referred to as the Bureau. Not I know it's in your nature to be unable to leave a riddle unsolved, so I won't try to stop you from going to London. However, a word of caution. You'll see things there that you've never seen before. And one thing I'm sure of, that will include some things you'll wish you've never seen. Oh God. Like what? I guess I have to find out, but... Whoa. Staffer Case! That's grim. It really is. Title drop. I'm fired? I just got here. It's been a while since we've had some drama. I wonder if Note's on his boat back home by now. I'm still right here. Ah, so you are. But if you don't hurry, you're gonna miss your boat. I'm not going back. Plus, I took a plane here, not a boat. And why? Why are you suddenly firing me? It's just, you're not a staffer, so we don't need you. Sarge, that remark is somewhat misleading. Then, Brian, you can kick him out. Nicely. Mr. Case, have you heard word of what exactly our Mana Affairs Division does? From what I read in the letter I received, you all get the cases that the normal investigators can't solve. That's precisely it. There are some among the staffers able to take the life of another human without leaving a single scrap of evidence. No matter how hard you try, a normal person could never hope to solve such cases. Cases revolving around phenomena, we call such cases mana affairs. When police realize they have a mana affair on their hands, they hand over to the jurisdiction to the likes of us. The likes of us? Does that mean you're all... That's right, we're staffers! All three of us. I'm beginning to understand. The Mana Affairs Division is able to solve the cases that can't be solved through normal means. In other words, all of you are able to use your supernatural talents to investigate crimes. The phenomena you would label supernatural talents, we call skills. Calling it supernatural or magical makes it sound a bit cultish, don't you think? I see. When she asked about my skills before, this is what she was asking about. You're starting to catch on, No matter how fast your brain might work, or how well you drive heavy machinery, friend, there are just some cases that can't be solved through ordinary means. There are some staffers who go invisible, and others who can teleport. You can't say with confidence that you'll be able to catch such criminals, can you? Damn! Oh, I see you made it all right. Whoa! Damn, Chief! You made quite the long journey, Mr. Case. Actually, I guess that's Detective Constable Case now. He's the man who reached out to my old investigation office, scouting me out as an addition to his team of detectives, making him the Detective Chief Inspector, sir? Ah, this is our first chance to be able to talk face to face, huh? Good timing. If the chief insists on my being hired on, these people can do nothing to stop his decision. Show these... Here we go. Cretins? All the unsavory flavors of our capitalistic might, Chief! Oh my god. Seriously, Chief. How dare you show your face after turning our job on its head like this? But of course, I've lost all expectations I've ever had of getting any sort of help from you. How about you just retire before things get even uglier? Yo. Chief. Public opinion of you seems to be on the level of coup d'etat. Look at the lot of you. I guess the rookie joining us has got you all worked up. Actually, I was just about to ask your intent with this one. Why exactly did you hire a new detective who's not even a staffer? Sergeant Redfins, are you meaning to say you don't wish to take on Detective Constable Case? That's right. I could have used even the slightest of hint of hesitation there. Then let's try this out. You all are going to give Detective Case here a test. A test? No! If Detective Case passes your little test, you'll let him on the team and accept him as an equal. And of course, if he fails, you can do with him as you please. How's that? Fair? Oh god, Detective Case, I'm sorry that I'm the one who has to help you. Regarding the contents of said test, is that up to me? Do whatever you please. This kid's a genius. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm a genius. Dina, you and Brian are in the middle of a case, aren't you? Huh? Ah, you're talking about the circus homicide? Hold up. Are you serious right now? That evidence you were telling me about before. Show it to Note. I'm kinda busy. Looks like you all have your work cut out for you. Tell me how it all turns out. Bye, Chief. Once again, making his escape after giving us a bunch of work to do. All of this is a bit chaotic, but if I pass the test, that means I'll be able to stay on, right? Okay, so you're all going to give me a test, right? What do I have to do? Before we get to that, take a look at this document for me. Oh snap. Okay, I'll look. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. What sort of document is this? Who's this a picture of? This is a bureau file. List off each staffer's supernatural abilities, laying out what skill they have. It's one of the main documents we use to investigate any sort of phenomena that might occur. Each and every staffer must carry around their bureau file with their identity card. Colt. Object manipulation. These files are crafted from a material that can't be forged, so if you interpret the information listed here correctly, you can understand what sort of skills staffers involved in your case may have. Information of the document is about Yulia Geller. She's the person who found the body in the case we're currently investigating and one of our 4 main suspects. Geller is a clown employed by the Trump Tower Circus, which is precisely where the murder occurred. Victim was none other than the ringleader of said circus. His name was Jean-Henry Houdin. Not Jean. John? I'll give you all the details of the case later on, but first off, I'd like to continue my explanation of the Bureau files. Under the staffer's name, we've got the name of the staffer's skill written out. Geller's skill is what the Bureau has named as indiscernible object manipulation. What sort of skill is that? The name doesn't really spell out what that entails. According to statements gathering from those who know her, her skill allows her to manipulate objects through some unforeseen force. Basically, she's got telekinesis. So why can't you just write telekinesis? Do you think it's somehow more professional to describe her skill like this? You'd never do such a thing. And don't you think you're being a little harsh? There are over 1,000 staffers able to move objects without touching them in London alone. We have to take an academic approach to naming because filing them all under such overarching words as telekinesis does nothing to distinguish the subtleties of their skills. I mean, that makes sense, I think. You can usually infer what sort of skill a staffer has by the name listed on their file, but there are occasional exceptions like this one. So if you can't understand from the name of the skill, like this one, you won't be able to understand what the staffer's skill is? In cases like this, details about the staffer's skill can be found out through the course of the investigation. Yulia has been using her skill to perform acrobatic stunts at the circus. It's easy to find out that her indiscernible object manipulation equals telekinesis. If that's the case, I'm not sure why we even have these files. But anyways, I follow. How about we take a look at the bottom part? Threat level. The threat of each staffer is ranked by the risk posed of his or her skill. Oh, this is pretty high. If they pose no threat, they'll be labeled unarmed. If their risk of harm is that of an edged weapon, they're labeled as Bowie. If they possess the same danger as a small firearm, they're labeled Colt. The threat of their skills are all compared to weapons. Staffers with a high threat level may have some restriction placed upon them that could interfere with normal life. This is a tank! She's rated Colt. Does that really mean her skill is as dangerous as someone wielding a pistol? Next comes the skill range. This shows how far the staffer's skill can reach. 2 meters. She can only manipulate objects that are within 2 meters of her. Catalyst section below shows that the staffer needs to use a particular skill. But in her case, she doesn't need anything for hers, so we'll skip that. 20 kg? That's huge! Last of all, we have a section to write anything of note about the skill that isn't included in the above section. The info in this section can vary widely depending on the skill of a person's bureau file. 20 kgs maximum is crazy. 2 at once. 165 seconds. Like 3 minutes. Almost. The skill were about controlling something, we'd have information about the substance that can be controlled. The skill were about creating something, we'd have info on what can be created. So, shall we wrap up our explanation there? Strong brain. Yeah. Strong brain. 2 meters is what, 67 feet? Yeah, about 200 centimeters. Yeah, like 6.5 maybe. This information seems overly simplified. Aren't there any documents with a bit more detail on them? There are, but this is the limit to the information we're able to obtain at our current clearance level. Since the investigation department is still classified experimental within the Bureau, we don't have much of a way of clearance. I see. So what's the test that's going along with this? The reason I'm showing you Yulia's Bureau file is because this woman is the prime subject in our investigation thus far. We have 3 reasons for thinking this. Now, let me show you the evidence we've gathered on her, one item at a time. You have to look at this evidence and figure out the 3 reasons why we currently suspect Yulia Geller. Got it. You want to find out if I'll be any help on a real case. What do you think? Up to the task? If I say no, will you switch the test to something else? Not a chance. Then I've got no choice but to do it, though I didn't really want you to change the test in the first place. Good. Then you're confident. You can use all that confidence to get you back home. Damn! So that's an okay from him? Then let's show him the first. Is this a testimony? Miss Geller gave a statement? The name of the witness is Yulia Geller, and the document seems to be explaining the circumstances of the witness finding the body. First glance, it looks like an ordinary witness statement. But this part, this column, it says heartbeat. What's that mean? Oh, he's pretty sharp, huh? About the abnormal heartbeat column. Gives me a place to check when I detect a change in the witness's heart rate. The witness's heart rate? Is that her ability? Much of the evidence collected by the Man Affairs Division is acquired using the skills of the investigators. And this is a special witness statement written using my own special skill. I like this song. My skill is precision vibration detection. When any potential suspect makes a statement, I use my skill to keep a track of their pulse. Using skills to collect evidence and fill out documents? Then what's it mean when you record that the witness had an abnormal heartbeat? When I detect an abnormal heartbeat, it's for one of 3 reasons. The witness is either in an agitated state, they're talking about something emotional, like murder or death, or the witness is lying. I see. So you're like a lie detector. No. I'm way more accurate than those hunks of junk. You shouldn't say such things. She's like, Thena has been a bit of a standing rivalry with lie detectors. Do not. That aside, there's one odd part of this witness statement. Find and point out the section that's leading us to suspect her. The first part of your test. Let me give it a try. Wait, I must save. I'm gonna get this wrong. If they're choosing to show me this document, there must be some sort of falsehood recorded inside her statement. If I pay attention to the times where her heart rate is abnormal, I should be able to find the lie in her statement. However, lying isn't the only reason for the fluctuation in her heart rate, so I've got to be careful. The false part of her statement and the abnormal heartbeat to prove it. If there's some sort of contradiction information in here, contradictory, I'll be able to link those 2 things. What? Okay. He was the ringleader. Finding the body. Do we have an autopsy? Nor. I was the first to find him there like that. I came to see him at 9 o'clock p.m. to bring him his coffee. I know that sounds suspicious, but I didn't kill him. Why are you drinking coffee at 9 p.m.? What? Oh, seriously? Yeah. This part of the statement is a bald-faced lie. Oh, that was a quick answer. Shall we have a look? Why exactly do you think this part is the lie? Pathetic. No, it's not like that. We don't know if he just got lucky. We can't pass him until we get a convincing explanation of why. True. If I had to explain my reasoning behind the thought. This witness statement consists of 2 instances of abnormal heartbeats. The second part where she visits the crime scene to bring coffee, and the 4th part where she denies committing the murder. And the fourth part, denying the murder... If the fourth part, denying the murder, were a lie, this would be an open and shut case. However, since she used the emotion-laced word kill in the fourth part, there's a high likelihood that her heart rate would spike anyway. In other words, it's hard to figure out the true reason behind the abnormal heartbeat there. You detected an abnormal heartbeat, but that doesn't necessarily prove that this part of the statement was a lie. You catch on click. However, unlike the fourth part of the statement, she doesn't use any sort of emotion-provoking words, and there's no part of it that's worth getting worked up over. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's not because I thought about coffee at 9 p.m., but why would she, you know, have an abnormal heartbeat when she's talking about normal stuff if it wasn't a lie? Yet you detected abnormality in her heart rate, meaning this part of the statement is a lie. In other words, Yulia did not visit the crime scene to bring coffee to the victim. That's quite suspicious. That's right, you found our answer. Guys, I think I'm quite good at this. I also had my suspicions about Geller's statement and continue questioning the suspect. Here are the results of my interrogation. Another statement. Just from one look at the document, I can see your witness got very worked up. You're asking if I came on any businesses besides bringing... You're asking if I came on any business besides bringing the coffee? Why ask? Are you suspecting me for this? The ringleader, the victim, always took a cup of coffee at 9 p.m. After all, he normally stays out until morning, the nights of performance. That's the only reason I was there that night too. I had no other reason to visit the scene that day. That's right. When a witness is excited or agitated, I detect strange heartbeats whenever the statement is true or not. So we're unable to tell whether the testimony is true or not with this document alone. At times like these, we've got to bring in some other evidence. So, I think it'd be better to take over the explanation from here. Don't go getting smug just because you beat me. Out of the three of us, I'm the runt of the litter. I'm not. How was I smug? Plus, that wasn't exactly something to win or lose over. You already called yourself the runt of the litter. Why not accept it? Pathetic. Shut up! People always pick winners and losers. Hurry up, Brian, and show them the data you got. Alright, I guess I will. I do hate to judge others, but that was a problem I simply couldn't overlook. I do hope you understand. She hates us. Here you go, Case. Your second test. This must be a photo of the crime scene. Oh, you know, I was thinking maybe like there was gonna be somebody with the power to like see footprints or identify footprints or something. And it's true! The person slumped over the desk must be the victim in the case we're investigating. Also, we're currently saying Yulia is our prime suspect, correct? In the picture of the victim, was the cause of death this blow to the head? What's all this green ink though? Those are pieces of trace evidence left behind at the scene of the crime. Fingerprints, footprints, scratches, and more. We've got all sorts of forensic clues. My skill is to accentuate various clues so that others can easily see what they are. Using my skill, I can make records of the clues I find on the photos of the crime scenes like this. We call them trace photos. Skill to find clues. Besides just staffers, this might be possible for anyone to... Besides just staffers, this might be possible for anyone to do given enough time. Yet perhaps, it's not just about finding evidence either. The time the trace evidence was left is written here too. Nice catch. My skill makes clues appear to shift in color and brightness depending on how much time has passed. Oh, that's so cool. I then analyze all that information and determine when each trace was made or left. So he organizes all that information to produce these trace photos. That would certainly help out in any investigation. Back to the point. This trace photo contains a piece of information that contradicts another piece of evidence. Let's call finding that contradiction your second test. Alright. Let's think. The information on this trace photo was found and organized by Detective Brian himself. There can be no mistakes on his end. In other words, if a document contains something that contradicts this trace photo, it's the information on the document that's wrong. Information on this trace photo will help us find the lies in the other documents. Oh god. Alright. What? 7:30? What is her statement again? I was the first to find him like that. I came to see him at 9 o'clock to bring him his coffee. I know it sounds suspicious, but I didn't kill him. You're asking if I came on any business besides bringing coffee? That's the only reason I was there that night. Hey, but here it says... But here it says you were here at 7:30. I think this is right. What? Oof! What? Maybe it's this one. No other reason to visit the scene that day. How about this one? Oh! Ha 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 ha. I got it. You can take your time if you'd like. That's quite alright. This document contradicting the trace photo is the witness's statement. Would you like to point to a specific part of the statement and explain what's contradictory about it? In the additional witness statement Thena got, there's one part that stands out. It says, I had no other reason to visit the scene that day. Given Miss Geller's agitated state, it's impossible to judge the validity of that statement based on the abnormal heartbeat alone. However, by looking at this trace photo, we can now see that this part of her statement was false. This trace photo clearly shows the footprints Miss Yulia Geller left behind. One part is as Miss Geller said, we can see there were footprints left at 9 o'clock. If the statement that she had no other business with the deceased that day were true, those would be the only footprints she left at the crime scene that day. But that's simply not the case. There was another set of footprints left behind at 7:30. One set of footprints at 7:30 and one set of footprints at 9 o'clock. Miss Geller visited the scene of the crime twice that day, so her statement that she only visited a single time is clearly a lie. There's your contradiction between the two documents. What do you think? Am I wrong? No, that's indeed the answer. It wasn't the most difficult of problems, but you delved so far into this in such short time. Ha 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 ha. What can I say? My brain is huge. As you said, Yulia Geller did visit the crime scene at 7:30. We questioned her about it, but she wouldn't say a word. The victim entered the room at 6 o'clock. Since the victim left no footprints in the room, we can safely say he was still in the room at 7:30. We don't know exactly what happened inside the room at that time, but it was certainly nothing to write home about. So that's why you all suspected Miss Geller to be the culprit. Well, there's that, but also, Yulia Geller is the only person who could have committed this crime in the first place. Huh? Here, take another look at the photo. There's no other footprints that approach the victim besides Yulia Geller's, right? Yeah. Victim's palm, strong impact, handprint, gloved hand. Yeah, that clearly is the case, though I do remember a set of footprints labeled Houdin. That's the name of the victim. He's the sad sub slumped over his desk in the picture. It's obvious that we'd have the victim's footprints at the scene of the crime, right? Yeah, that's right. So let's think this through. Judging from the footprints we have on record, only 2 people entered the scene of the crime that day. The victim, Jean-Henri Houdin, and our suspect, Yulia Geller. This is so cute! Even though she's about to commit murder. As you can see from the picture, a bunch of water was spilled at the scene of the crime. Geller stepped in the pool of water before approaching the victim. But why would she risk getting her shoes wet? To get behind the victim? Obviously, because she's got to get close to whack him on the head. But I thought she had telekinesis. Why would she need to walk behind him? Athena, if you keep going, we'll have nothing for the third test. I got sort of carried away there, but I'll cut it out. Sorry, everyone. I just couldn't rein in these fantastic reasonings skills of mine. I can't read. So, what's all that mean for my test? Unfortunately, since our investigation is still in progress, we've got no more information to show you. So until our investigation continues, we'll have no choice but to stop the test. Don't call it telekinesis though. I'm sorry. I forgot the word. What? Sarge, if I may change the subject for a moment. This case, I don't think it calls for further investigation. What do you mean? At the current juncture, we can say with near certainty that Yulia Geller is our culprit. Rather than pressing forward with further investigation, let's hand this off to the police and turn our focus on other cases. Oh, I definitely agree with you on that. We're practically drowning in cases we haven't even touched yet. Well, I can't agree with you all on that. It's quite natural to point the finger at Yulia Geller as your prime suspect, but I think Detective Thena overlooked a piece of information during her explanation of the third reason for suspecting Miss Geller. Huh? What? You mean my rationale wasn't spot on? She overlooked something? What might that be? She did. Generally speaking, her logic would be correct, but since this is Yulia Geller we're speaking of, we must say that Thena's logic doesn't hold water. So you found a hole in her logic. Would you mind explaining what that might be? This tape recorder has everything we said just a moment ago recorded on it. Print out the part that stands out to you. After you print it out, point out to which part of the transcript seems odd. So I just press the print button. Select the part printed transcript stands out in connection with other piece of evidence. If I want to defend the argument, say I support, but if I oppose the argument, I'll pick oppose and connect it to the piece of evidence that supports my position. Oh, okay. Print! Oh, recordings. It's the part where she said that she's gotta smack him. Right? Smack. Smack him in the head. I can't read. Stepped in the pool of water before approaching the victim. Obviously, because she's got to get close to whack him in the head. How do I print? Oh! Oppose. Because of her skill. Maybe? But she did smack him? I mean, even if she did, it says she had to get close to him to smack him, but she has a 2-meter radius. It's part about Yulia Geller risking her shoes getting wet in order to get close to the victim. I thought the reason she might do that was to whack him on the head, right? Right! If there's a puddle on the floor, you normally just take the long way around it, no? But her getting so close to the victim is something we can't really explain without assigning the action some sort of special reason. Right, I agree. However, she might not have approached the victim with the intent of killing him. What are you basing that assumption on? The suspect's skill. Her skill? Indiscernible object manipulation. It's a rather peculiar name, but you said it's basically just telekinesis, right? She's able to use it up to 2 meters away. For a person with that ability to wield such a skill... Would she even have to approach the victim to hit him in the head? Ah! As you all said, such circumstantial evidence regarding the suspect's approach to the victim would only add more suspicion to the accused, under normal circumstances. However, that's not the case with Yulia Geller. Our suspect wouldn't need to get that close to get to the victim. You're right! With her powers of telekinesis, she wouldn't have to approach her victim to hit him 1,000 times! I don't think she needed to hit him that many times. She had no need to approach the victim, yet she approached him anyways. Assuming Miss Geller is the culprit, it's a rather unnatural action for her to carry out. As things stand, we can't conclude that Miss Geller is our culprit. Still, there's no way we can say for sure that our culprit used any skills. Maybe they forewent skills in favor of an ordinary blow. Yet, we can't say for certain that no skills were used either. Plus, you say the floor was wet, right? With wet shoes, you'd have no idea what sort of footprints you'd be leaving behind. In fact, Yulia Geller's footprints being left behind at the scene of the crime led both Detective Thina and Detective Brian to suspect her. Would a person looking to commit a crime take that risk? Especially if she had the means of killing her victim without getting close to him? It would be more odd for her not to use her skill. It's true. Logical! Well, that was very hype. But our time here is up. So if you're interested in finding out what happens next, make sure to check out Stafford Case. No! If you want to know what happens next, everybody, make sure to check out Stafford Case. We're in the cliffhanger. It's actually so fun. And the story is so cute. Oh, cliffhanger. Yeah, that was so fun. And that was so fun and so interesting. I want to know what happens next. Maybe I'm going to keep playing it. I don't know if I play on stream or off stream. Who knows? And actually, if you're interested, maybe we can keep playing it. Because this is a game that I am definitely very into. But for everybody who is interested in the game, Stafford Case is on sale right now! Right now. You can pick up this game on sale if you're interested in finding out what happens more. And it's currently available to play for free after Chapter 2 on Steam. So if you want to play the first chapter for free on Steam, you can play it for free. Also, the spin-off title Stafford Reborn is currently on sale as well for only $287 CAD or $221 USD. That's so crazy cheap! And it's getting some great reviews. Also, apparently the official community is really active for the game. So if you check out the link in the description, you'll find out where to get the game. I love a game with an active community. Plus, it's going to be on sale until the 22nd of November. So if you're interested in the game, make sure to give it a try. Spin-off game is on sale, but also Stafford Case itself is also on sale right now on Steam. It's 31% off. Yeah, it's 31% off on Steam right now. So if you want to pick it up on Steam until the 22nd, it's on sale. So make sure to pick it up. That was so fun. That was so fun. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the music. I really enjoyed the characters. And I really enjoyed the gameplay. Maybe I will have to play it again. I really enjoyed this a lot. Thanks for showing off this game. No, thank you for joining. It was so much fun playing. I really liked it a lot. So next week, maybe we'll continue it. I do like it so far. It's really up my alley. I had a lot of fun playing it. Thank you so much for checking it out. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. everybody. See you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. There will be stream tomorrow. Good night. Bye, 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 bye. I bought it too. Let's go. Me too. I'm about to buy the spin-off.